My name is Corporal Jones, and I'm doing this presentation on corporal punishment to children. Um, I'm a strong believer that corporal punishment should be outlawed. I don't think corporal punishment should be in this day and age. There's different ways to discipline your child, whether it's timeouts or, no games, no outside activity. There's different things you can do to discipline your child, to show your child that they're wrong and to teach them a lesson. We don't have to physically abuse our kids anymore. We don't have to use belts and use our hands and verbal abuse. Like all of that to me is corporal punishment. If you're cussing at your kids, if you're screaming at your kids, if you have authority over your kids due to fear, I feel like that's all corporal punishment. It's numerous ways to discipline a child without hurting them physically or emotionally. Um, Studies show that 50% of toddlers endure corporal punishment. Toddlers being, they can't even walk, and over 50% of the children in America endure corporal punishment. I feel like that's way out of line. They're toddlers. Kids don't know any better, let alone a toddler. So to physically beat them is insane. I don't understand why anyone would do that. 65 to 68% of preschoolers go through the same thing. Um, Again, a preschooler, they're children, they don't know much, they don't know a lot. I feel that beating them is not helping them, that's just hurting them, it's hindering them, and it's making them feel like every time they're wrong, they should get beaten for it, and I don't feel that that's the case. I feel that uh, I feel children learn hands-on. I feel if you're in their life actively every day and you're showing them right from wrong, that eventually they will catch on. It's like learning their name or riding a bike. Corporal punishment shouldn't be put on any kid. Um, and at the same token, by middle school, 85% of these kids have been physically abused. That's almost 100% of the children in America who are in middle school have been abused at least once by their family, their parents, or someone. And I feel like that's a humongous ratio. I feel that it shouldn't be like that. Again, corporal punishment should be outlawed. It should be banned, especially for toddlers and kids, little children. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. Again, timeouts, taking away some of their favorite activities, not going outside, things of that nature, no TV, is the same to a child as corporal punishment because you're taking away something that they really love to do and they can't do it no more. I learned that taking away activities and things of that sort from your children is more effective than just beating them and yelling and screaming at them and telling them why they messed up. They're not really going to understand the true meaning of why you're disciplining them if you don't explain to them why they're in trouble. So I feel that words is a lot more effective and more productive towards a child. I feel like if we can do this on the visualization side, we should see more children being more active, being more happy, more in tune and inclined to say things to their parents that they wouldn't normally say, as far as things they think would get them in trouble. I think that children would be more open with their parents. I think they would also have a better relationship because it wouldn't be like an authority figure to some child. It'll be more or less like, hey, this is my dad, this is my mom, and I'm going to listen to what they say because I know that they love me because they show me that every day through love. Like, you don't have to beat your kid to make them respect you. You don't have to beat your child to make them fear you or anything like that. If you're the parent and you're doing your job, your kids are going to respect you all the same. So, again, corporal punishment was really in a time to where it was decades ago. we're in a whole new generation. Everything's changing quickly. Technology to the way kids go to school. Like when I was in school, I wasn't having iPads and things like that in school, but now they do. Like times change, so people have to change with the times. We have to adapt to our times, and it's a million ways to discipline your child besides corporal punishment. Um, Again, like I said, to have more timeouts, um, being grounded, taking away their video games and things of that sort would be the same equivalent of corporal punishment to any kid because they like to play games. They like to, eat snacks, candy, video games, outside activities. So you take that away, I think it'll be the same equivalent. Um, I think children would succeed a little better in life with less corporal punishment due to the fact that a lot of kids who endure corporal punishment, me being one of them, we look at life a lot differently. We look at authority figures a lot differently. So with the timeouts and the talking and the lessons that our parents teach us, I think I learned a lot more from that than just getting beaten every time I spilled some juice on the floor or spoke out of turn. So again, um, I think it would be better for everyone, the parents and the children, if corporal punishment was not implemented in any type of way, physically or verbally. Um, that's just my personal opinion. Corporal punishment should not be given to any child. And in conclusion, again, like I said, corporal punishment should be outlawed like slavery. I'm a firm believer on it, and corporal punishment shouldn't be endured by any child. Thank you.